Now that the Indiegogo campaign for my next feature film Rabbit Hole is up, the work doesn't stop there. I'm still fine tweaking the script, and I thought to myself, the tagline on the poster so far is the scariest, goriest, most disturbing movie ever made. I think I have the scary part down. I think I might have the disturbing part down. But the bloodiest part. Now there is one scene in the script which is pretty bloody, but I was like, how do I make it bloodier? So I added another thing to that script. And now this other thing is with the disturbing and bloodier. So I extended it, I didn't add a scene, I extended an already existing scene. And it's something that I've always thought to myself, if I ever saw this in a horror movie, this person, this director, right, or whatever, has the balls, because I know a lot of people won't like it if someone does that in a horror movie. I've seen it in a couple of movies. It sets the tone for like the story being really, really, really screwed up. And you're like, well, it can't get any worse than this, you know? So I thought about how to add that to Rabbit Hole. And honestly, it's the kind of scene that I generally think whoever ends up producing it might be like, you know what, Jace? I think we should cut that scene out. And I'm gonna fight to have it in there because it's Jack's introduction. And the thing that he does in his introduction is just so like crazy that I want that to set the tone for what Jack is. And I'm gonna add it to the scene in a way where I can still have that original scene and cut out that additional stuff, and it still is the same scene. It doesn't affect the story, blah blah blah. But just a more gruesome version of that scene. I'll shoot it on set, you know, and then I'll do two versions of the film, one with and one without the scene, and I'll really push for that extra one because I really think that's gonna set the tone for just exactly how disturbing and fucked up Jack is. So even if it doesn't make it into the film, I'll release it somewhere online so you guys could see this is what Jack's about.